What's going on, guys? Garrett here, and we're back with Squadcast episode 43. I'm joined with Mr. Boss for the win,
Hello.
the Saints fan,
What up?
and Quantum.
Hello.
So, basically, guys, we had a 2-week break from the Squadcast due to the holidays and New Year's, and we were all super busy, and we were traveling back at home at our parents' house or whatever the case was. We weren't able to record Squadcast, but we're back after many tweets and, I guess, Facebook messages from you guys really wanted to see a new Squadcast. And this week's Squadcast includes the PC delay information, PC system specs required to play it, PC pre-order information, as well as nil X mods, that modder that everyone has come to love, and SpeakPipe, where you guys submit your questions and we answer them live here on the Squadcast. So with that said, let's jump right into the first topic in regards to the PC delay. And Ross, do you want to pick it up from the start?
Yeah. So you want me to talk about the just like the general news that PC got delayed?
Yeah. So like Rockstar had a news wire, and let's talk about how it was supposed to come out on the 27th or 26th. 27th.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out on the 27th. It's been delayed about 60 days to March 24th, and Rockstar's reason was a slight delay of 60 days.
2 months.
Yeah, and to put
Point
that in
that out.
perspective, you might not think that's a lot. That's 1/6 of a year, so
Yeah, it's no big deal.
I don't consider that a slight delay, but
It's a
whatever.
very slight, very small.
Nonetheless,
And Rockstar said they were trying to polish the game and make it as smooth as possible for launch. And when I first saw this, I think, like a lot of us, I was disappointed. But then I realized how bad the GTA 4 launch was on PC. And I was like, that might not be a terrible idea. Because did you guys play GTA 4 on the PC, like, within the first year?
No.
I did
It
not.
was a
but
disaster.
yeah, I've heard so many
It
stories.
was like Glitch City. So it was...
No,
Not
no,
runners.
I mean, look, like you said, yeah. When everybody first saw this, obviously, I don't think there was one person was like, "Yes, it got delayed." I don't think anybody was excited. Everybody was disappointed by it. But yeah, like Ross said, like if you look last year, not just GTA 4, every game last year, pretty much every big AAA game that came, there was a few exceptions, but most of them, they had horrible PC releases, so many bugs, and nothing worked. So at the end of the day, if it is going to be a better product, look, I'm all for it. But that is, Rockstar, they need to, make it happen. They can't have any issues or people are going to go crazy.
Oh, they are going to be so mad.
Yeah,
Like,
but
this
I
is
think-
what it was delayed for? So.
Yeah, no, I think the big issue though is Rockstar's done this in the past too. Like they'll give dates, and I don't know. One of the reasons I think a lot of people were disappointed was because when GTA first came out, like for the 360, there was no mention of a PC, and then once PS4 and stuff came out, they were like, all right, PC's gonna be coming with PS4, Xbox One. Then it got delayed to January 27th. And now it's getting delayed to the 25th or the 24th of March, and just having it being delayed 2 weeks before, I think that was the reason a lot of people were kind of upset because, they were already, I guess, if they were at a job, took some days off or whatever, and I don't know.
No way.
Well, yeah, and this is Rockstar. This is like not common. They've literally delayed every single Grand Theft Auto game since GTA 3.
Oh yeah, no, they're pretty notorious for it.
And I'm
I
not
still have
even
the
joking, like,
poster
they
of
literally had a
GTA
delay
5
for
that
everyone.
says coming out in spring 2013,
Yeah.
which then I later got the game in fall when it actually came out. I just think it's hilarious I still have the poster for it, but I mean, I'm glad they delayed it. I mean, with recently, if anyone tried to play it, Halo Master Chief Collection, and then yesterday and somewhat today when we tried to play H1Z1, which now granted that's early access, but still we couldn't play it. I would rather, if they think that was going to happen, I'd rather they delay it and not piss everyone off.
Yeah, this has been about a year and a half of just extreme epic proportions of terrible game launches and PC releases. Like I don't remember
haven't
one
enjoyed
going
any
well.
game. I'm pretty upset
there was
with
that
this
one
last
game.
year.
Oh, never mind. That's not true.
No. Watch
2014
Dogs.
was the year of
Watch
delays
Dogs.
and shit not working. But
Yep, and
but
2015
yeah.
is off to a great start as well. But I think the fact that they're delaying it, there's been a lot of speculation, and this is just from people talking that the PC delay wasn't in regards to them actually needing more time, but actually because apparently this is just rumored information, speculated information. The fact that PC or 2K or Take-Two, sorry, their new fiscal year starts in March.
Yeah, it's in March. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, everything's a business. So if they did push it back 2 months, I think it's something to do with taxes. I don't know much into it, but they save money if they push it back. Could that be one of the reasons? Yes. I saw another reason that they delayed it was because they want to get Heist out, or they had like the game itself ready for PC, but they didn't have like all of the heists, maybe like that stuff perfect on PC. They wanted to work more on that or something. I mean, like
does that mean that heists are coming out in March then?
You know, that's what I was just gonna say. I think that's safe to say now that the heists are probably gonna be released with PC.
No, they're not. They're not, because on the Newswire, I'm reading this from the Newswire. It says online heists for consoles will be launching in the coming weeks ahead of the PC launch. That wording is really weird. Rockstar has a thing for wording sentences like really weird, because it says they'll be launching in the coming weeks, which like you would assume that means like coming weeks from now, but they say coming weeks ahead of the PC, so that's further. I don't know.
Well, both of them kind of line up, because like coming weeks could be like 3 weeks, and I mean if it's only, well, no, it's 8 weeks away. They delayed it 8 weeks, 2 months. So, my prediction is it's going to be late February or early March, because I still think they're going to do a Valentine's Day DLC.
They already confirmed it on the new or on the support
I think that was
page.
Photoshopped.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong then, but they probably are going to be doing Valentine's Day regardless. Thing is,
it's either doing Valentine's Day DLC and then Heist in March. That would make the most sense. Or they'll release Valentine's Day DLC and Heist DLC similar times. That wouldn't make sense that much. I honestly thought it was coming out in February.
What if the 27th is Heist?
I mean, it's possible.
That makes the most sense. If Heists are ready to go on console, why not replace the original PC release date with Heist? Because then it'll give them February DLC for Valentine's Day, and then bam, March, you ready to roll with PC.
It makes sense.
Well,
I don't know.
They said at the beginning that Heist would be released in early 2015. That's pretty vague. I mean, that could be. It depends on how you consider it. That could be any of the first 6 months.
Listen,
I guess
Quantum,
would be considered
just stay
early.
Tuned, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
it's coming soon.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm just a little. We'll never know why they delayed it or anything like that.
See,
but
and this is another thing.
All speculation.
It's funny because before, like last year, we would discuss about a lot of leaked information, and people were like, "Oh, you can't trust them. You never know." But now it's at the point where we can't even trust Rockstar, what they say, because 3 weeks later, 3 months later, they'll be like, "Oh no, we're pushing it back a little bit." So
can't trust
it's kind of
anyone.
funny. We're not gonna know until it comes out, and they probably won't even announce it, man. The way they do with all their DLCs, it just pops up on a dead day.
Heists are becoming just as laughable as the like Half-Life 3 joke.
Now. Oh, dude, what's coming first, man?
Half-Life 3 or Heist, or the Apocalypse. One of the same.
Who knows, man? But yeah, it's definitely interesting what's happened.
Yeah, I look forward to what they're gonna say. Like, man, I just hope it doesn't flop overall. But you guys want to move into the next system specs information?
Well, yeah.
Real quick, I don't think it can flop though. I don't.
It's not like flop, I mean, but in terms of like them delaying
not
it,
working,
and then things fall short. Like there's just like, oh, we run into this many errors, and of course we'll run into some errors with every launch. You always have problems. Look at H1Z1. You can't prepare enough for a launch, but at the same rate, I just really hope they nail all those things down and make sure that it goes well. So we'll see.
Honestly, though, I have this like feeling, not this feeling, but I have this like idea in my head that Rockstar, like, they just don't care about what they say as long as their game's good. Like, and I have like 100% faith in Rockstar that heists are gonna be what we think they are. Like, they're gonna be amazing, and they delayed those like 4 times. So it's like they don't care about meeting dates, even though that's not something like that the community appreciates, because
Mhm.
obviously we don't like being, I guess, lied to and then teased and everything. But like out of like most of the publishing or the game companies nowadays, like GTA's and Rockstar Games are like the most consistent for being like top notch. So I have faith in them, but yeah, it just does get annoying. But I guess we can move on because further down in the Newswire post they talked about this the minimum and recommended
Well,
specifications.
I'm actually looking at them here on Steam. They have them down where they usually do, and I'm looking at them right now. If you want me to read them off, I mean, to most people, it'll probably just sound like a foreign language, but
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta keep it simple.
exactly.
I think the best way to put it, man, is just literally the minimum
lot of people are gonna be able to
specifications.
play it.
Yeah, the minimum specifications are very minimum. It's like a 2,000 PC.
That's pretty typical for.
No, not even a
no.
$2,000 PC.
No,
No,
like
a 2,000,
Yeah, like
like,
year
year.
2000.
Oh, I was gonna say like $2,000 on a PC.
Yeah, no,
like
You're
and
getting
then-
places with that kind of money.
And then and that's also like those specifications, the minimum ones are better than an Xbox 360 and a PS3 apparently. So
That's pretty
The
crazy
well,
to
the
minimum?
Xbox
think
360
about.
is like from
No.
1998. So
Well, the 360, yeah, maybe.
Oh,
but,
did you say the 360? I thought you said
yeah.
the one.
No. And then the recommended
one and the same.
specifications are pretty much better or a little bit the same as an Xbox One and PS4, but will overall play better because of the things that consoles don't have available to them, like 4K, 60 FPS, 1080p, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So overall, PC will run better, but it's all in correlation to whether or not your PC can handle it. Now, of course, if you guys are planning to get a PC in the near future, and you guys need recommendations on help, well, should I get this, should I get this, you guys are more than welcome to tweet at us, and we might be able to help you guys out in terms of your PC and point you in the
Yeah,
right
and that's
direction.
actually one kind of good side out of the whole delaying, because if you were like excited, because look, if you look at GTA 4, there's a bunch of mods and that's like where the fun is of in GTA. So if you were looking into getting a PC now, you have 2 more months to save, and you can maybe get a better PC that can potentially run it in 4K. But no, the recommended the recommended specs, they're actually, compared to some of the other games that came out like in the past year or two, or I guess just year, they're fairly low. Like it appears to be that it's really well optimized. So
You
that's
see,
only,
65 gigabytes of available space. Like,
yeah. Oh my
that's
God, that's
ridiculous.
so huge.
But I usually the recommended minimum on Steam and what they usually say, it's usually super low, and when you actually play it, it's not like
Yeah.
that. You wouldn't like recommended. That doesn't mean like recommended if you want to play on like 4K.
Ultra,
That's recommended
exactly.
if you want to play on like very low with like seeing 5 feet away from you. That's pretty much what it is. But
Yeah, we're not gonna know like exactly what's truly recommended, until obviously the game comes out, but it gives you an idea. I think actually I was looking somewhere online, and the recommended specs, somebody actually like made a PC with them, and it was only like $800 or so. So you're not gonna be spending like that much. There's this giant like notion of PC gamers like spending like thousands on a PC just to play a game, and that's not like how it is. Like, yeah, you can if you do want to play at the top, like ultra freaking 4K triple monitors and all this stuff, but
which
you
we
don't
kind
need.
of do usually.
Yeah, well, like we want to, but
for
for
us,
the average
that makes more
person,
sense.
yeah, you can get a $600 to $800 computer that does everything. So
I think it's
Get that.
It's something that you guys just, depending on your budget, everything depends on how much money you guys have to spend on a PC. And of course, I hate to be the guy that say this, but like most of the time, PC games are gonna always be better than the console versions. And a lot of you console fans, are
I'm
like,
sure.
oh my
there's gonna
God,
be,
Garrett!
Like, there's gonna be console wars, PC
comment
wars
section just
in the
literally
comment
blew up.
section. We already know that, but I mean, it's at the end of the day, you play it on which you have friends, on whatever. But
yeah,
you
but
know,
I never understood
I
that argument. Like
personally like PC.
I mean, yeah, PC. I don't know how anyone can argue that it's not better than consoles, but that's only if you put the money into it. Like, it's not limited like
Well,
consoles
the only
are. So
problem,
you could go out and
people-
spend $4,000, and yeah, it's gonna be better than a console. But
Well,
I mean,
see,
at the same time, you could spend $500, and it probably won't be better than a console.
I think the reason some people like console better is because some publishers don't correctly optimize games for PC, so it's a bad experience on PC, and that's kind of the issue. But I think it's the Max Payne 3 people who made that. That's who's making the PC version of GTA 5, right?
I don't think I've ever
And
played a Rockstar game on PC.
I don't think I have
Maybe
either.
a little bit of GTA 4, but that was like on my laptop.
Apparently,
for
Max
most
Payne
of it.
3 is like perfection on PC.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, it was great.
And that's speaking of which, there was also. You want to talk about the pre-order bonuses as well?
I might as well. Let's
Since
get
we're
into
already
it.
here.
Yeah, I was literally
cover it.
about to jump into that. And yesterday, the pre-order bonuses were announced, and it's like $1.3 million total. If you do everything through Rockstar's like website compared to Steam, even if you do it through Steam, you still get like $1 million. And they're also giving away a free game, which is pretty cool. And I already have all the Grand Theft Autos, so I think I'm gonna get Max Payne 3.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
I've
well,
heard
all right,
it's,
so
like
I'll
optimized so well.
run down through the list right now. So on Rockstar, on their warehouse website, like Ross said, you not only get $1 million in-game currency, 500,000 for GTA Online, 500,000 for story mode. You also get an additional 300,000 for online, plus either Max Payne 3, LA Noire, Liberty. Is that episodes from Liberty Cities?
It's the
Yeah.
2 DLCs from GTA 4.
Okay, and then obviously GTA 4, you can get Bully, you can get GTA San Andreas, Manhunt, Max Payne 2, Vice City, Midnight Club 2, or GTA 3. So there's a bunch of games you can choose from if you do wind up pre-ordering it from their warehouse.
Yeah, there is a ton of
And
games.
if you decide to pre-order from Steam, it's a lot less lucrative. You do still get one digital download of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas,
Which
with
is a
GTA
great
5.
game.
Yeah, so if you decide to go with Steam, you will get a San Andreas copy, digital version, and you also get $1 million.
You still get to the
in-game
1.3.
plus,
Do-
300,000. So I think it's pretty cool that they have it on both, but the warehouse is much more of a, if you
They
decide
definitely incentivize
yeah,
you.
you get to choose which game you want instead of just having
Now-
to get San Andreas.
I'm going to say this now for people who are sort of curious on pre-ordering, although I know actually apparently there's this like giant thing in the PC community, or on Reddit at least, that everybody's saying stop pre-ordering games. Like there's this big
Conspiracy
campaign for
about
that.
it.
Yeah, I don't know, but if you do wind up pre-ordering it, just know that if you buy it from the Rockstar warehouse, you're actually not going to get it in Steam because GTA 5 is not going to run through Steamworks. It's going to run through their social club, the social club. So if you do want it in your Steam library and everying, you're going to have to buy it on Steam, which kind of sucks because like obviously the deal on the warehouse is a lot better because I'd want to pick up like probably Max Payne or something. 'Cause I haven't
That's what I
played
would
that,
get.
but
That game is great, by the way. I
It is
love that
good.
game. I played the single player and a lot of multiplayer. It's amazing. But go ahead.
But yeah, just if you are wanting it in your Steam and everything, just know that going into pre-ordering it.
Really quickly, if you guys go to the link for the Rockstar warehouse, I don't know if you guys are there where you guys can see the list. Do you see the background?
Yeah, what is it's just a random picture.
Look at this background real quick.
That's GTA 6. That's a leaked picture. That's what the graphics are gonna be like, man.
It's like
Let
a
me see
random-
that. I haven't seen it.
I can't link in this chat because I'm not admin, but
You know, one thing that's actually I'm just reading through because on their warehouse they actually go into like
I can probably
information
go
about like what's gonna be in PC. Obviously, they touched the same stuff they touched on when PS4 and stuff was coming out, like new weapons, vehicles, activities, additional wildlife, all this stuff. But one thing that like is gonna be huge is that 60 frames per second.
That is going to
Like,
be big.
it's going so under the radar because right now it's only 30 frames per second on the consoles. And if you guys have ever played any other first-person shooter games, you would know, or at least most of them nowadays are 60 frames, and it's so nice when it's 60 frames.
And 30 frames isn't bad. It's something that you won't like smirk at and say like, this looks off. But if you have the chance to play something at 60 frames and then go back to 30,
You'll
will
notice
notice
the
a
difference,
difference.
Yeah, so I'm actually excited about that because apparently there's like what is it, controller integration. So if you are, I guess new to PC and you're
I'm
not
gonna be using my
comfortable
controller.
with the I will too. I GTA, it's like a game made for the controller. So
Yeah,
I'll be
shooters.
doing that,
Well,
but-
no, I can't say that for everyone, but like when I have Borderlands and like Call of Duty on the PC, and I prefer to use my controller. That's just what I'm more comfortable with.
It's just like the console versus PC argument. It's just what are you more comfortable with?
Yep.
So
yeah.
Yep.
But But yeah, I'm
But
definitely
yeah,
excited
that's
about the release of PC. It's I guess almost 60 days away, maybe like 60-ish days away from now. So,
it's
but
definitely gonna be fun. I'm just well, hopefully we'll get Heist soon, and then we'll get the Valentine's Day DLC stuff,
Maybe.
so we can
yeah,
hopefully,
maybe.
and then we'll transition into the PC, and then maybe we'll get some mods and stuff. Maybe I don't
Oh,
know.
baby. It's
Being
exciting.
optimistic here.
Oh,
It is exciting.
shoot. We forgot to talk about the people that purchased the Heist Life shirts.
Oh,
You're right,
God.
we did. That was we got. Do you want to talk about that now? I'm guessing.
We could just do it
Let's
next.
go for it.
Let's do it next Squadcast, like right in the beginning.
Well, we can touch on it. Well, we can just say thank you guys. if
Yeah,
you did
for
buy
anyone
any of
that's
the
watching it
shirts.
this far and you guys bought
Let's make
Heist Life
the
t-shirts.
key word was like Heist Life.
Yeah, just make it Heist Life. For anyone that's watching this far, make sure you put Heist Life in the comment section. But we want to quickly say thank you to all of you that went out of your way and picked up a Heist Life t-shirt. We had a goal of 100 t-shirts to sell, and we sold about 115. And we're very, very appreciative of all of you guys. And we got a ton of pictures of you guys
So many
rocking.
tweets.
Yeah, of you guys rocking your
Yeah.
shirts. If you guys have any more, be sure to send them to our Twitters, as we do plan on making the next Squadcast feature some pictures. And you'll be in the Squadcast. If you guys want to be in the next Squadcast, send us some pictures. But overall, thank you to every single one of you that sent us pictures, that supports us, that watches every single one of our videos, that watches our Squadcast and all that good stuff. So anything you guys want to quickly say before we move on?
Oh, I just think
you
it's
touched
awesome.
it all.
Yeah.
It is awesome. And, it's our first time selling a shirt. Obviously, we're gonna learn from what we did, make even
Better
or
ones in
make
the
more
future.
shirts. Yeah, in
And
the future.
apparently,
So
you
it's
guys
gonna be
like
great.
the shirts are apparently really good quality too.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
Yeah,
we
really
use
soft. That's what I
Teespring, a
heard.
company that we really trust and that we like. But this was, like Austin said, our first experience making a shirt, so we're just really glad that it worked out pretty nicely. So
Yep. I'm really happy the way it went. But overall, let's jump right into the next topic, which is we're
something
gonna
not
cover.
so nice.
Yeah, we're gonna cover really briefly because we could care less about this guy at this point.
Yeah.
Is Nil X Mods, which is a modder in the community that has pretty much become infamous for what he did. If you guys are sort of confused on what he did in the past, he basically created a DNS, quote unquote DNS, that allowed you to get free things in game, or allowed things to be free in game, and he accepted donations for it. Where if you wanted to get access to this DNS, you would have to send X amount of money to his PayPal in donation form. And pretty much what ended up happening to him, according to him, and my sources that I reached out to say he may be full of it, said that he got contacted by Rockstar and he got a cease and desist. Now, normally, I am very familiar with how this works when companies go after you for a lawsuit, and normally you have to sign an NDA. So if this is true, this guy literally is more stupid than I would have ever imagined, because not only did he completely try profiting off of someone else's game by doing something in-game which is sort of illegal against their terms of service, he also went ahead and broke NDA. So if all this checks out to be true, this guy's done. He is so done. He's gonna be,
And
Rockstar
I
does
was
not
going to
play.
say, for those of you guys who don't know what an NDA is, it's a non-disclosure agreement where you essentially can't talk about what
What happened?
NLX Mod's talking
Yeah.
about.
So
Yeah.
basically, like, under an NDA, you can't speak about what it says you're not allowed to speak about. So if it says you can't talk about you getting sued from Rockstar, then you can't talk about it. But this guy's an idiot. So technically, if he is getting sued by Rockstar, and if he did receive a cease and desist and he received all this stuff and they really did take down all his stuff, then he is royally screwed, because Rockstar lawyers are not nice people.
They
not
don't mess
just-
around.
Yeah, like literally they will take everything from you. There was a modder in the community back in the day, you guys, maybe to put the pieces of the puzzle together, that, was very known for trolling Rockstar. I mean, to a point where it got really, really annoying for them, and they went after the guy. I mean, they really went after him. And, they took all his stuff. They made him sign all these papers probably. And this is all just things that are very common in this industry when you mess with these big corporations like Rockstar or Take-Two. So if Nil X Mods is really getting sued by Rockstar, or had a cease and desist, or whatever the case may be, that he really got owned by Rockstar, he just definitely nailed his coffin in for sure. So that's pretty much it with Nil X Mods. The guy, I'm never gonna really trust his stuff again.
nobody's ever gonna trust him. I mean,
no, he
the
really
fact-
ruined it.
the fact, like, to be honest, like maybe he did get some sort of letter from Rockstar or whatever, but I don't know. It just looks like, why would he break the NDA one? Like, that's just stupid. So
Yeah, the
I
guy
think he
is
might
just-
just be covering his tracks, saying stuff to, the reason why he stole all this money. I don't know. The guy is a scumbag at the end of the day, and everybody knows that now. And yeah, I mean, nobody's gonna take him serious at all anymore. So
Exactly. At the end of the day, we're just gonna move past that. But let's jump right into the speak pipes, where you guys submit your questions. You guys submit stuff on the speak pipe, and we answer them here live. So you got those ready, Austin?
yes, we do. So the first one we have here is from Luca. He's actually
Oh,
sent
boy.
some in the past.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, I was just wondering when you think in the future how long it will take for there to be cross-platform playing, because I heard that Titanfall supported people on Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC being able to cross onto the same platform, into the same matches, not platform. So I was just wondering, do you think there'll ever be a point where people on PlayStation like myself and people on Xbox can all play together in the same game on the same match? Thank you.
That's a really good question.
That is a cool concept. Unfortunately,
No.
and unfortunately, in terms of like
No.
PS4 and Xbox One, Sony and Microsoft aren't like the best of buds, and like a collaboration would just be like, it would literally be like two people that are going to war with each
Like
other,
Coke and
saying like,
Pepsi.
"Hey, do you want to share these supplies with each other?"
Yeah,
Well,
at the
and
end of
if
the
one
day,
is better, because like PS4, a lot of their games, a lot of they have better what is it resolution, because Xbox is down to like
Well, they have better
900
hardware.
whatever,
They have
so
better
it's just
hardware.
kind of it's
Well,
odd
no.
if you're in the same game and someone has
no,
a
that's
better,
not it.
like,
The at the end of the day, or
I mean, yeah,
it
there's the
doesn't-
obvious.
it's not the
no,
game.
they're
it's not.
like,
Hold on, it's not the game. It's the companies. I've heard there's been a couple companies in the past that have talked on this, and it's not like, theoretically it's possible to cross-platform play, not between like the Xbox One or the Xbox 360, like old consoles, because obviously it's a new game, but theoretically PS4, Xbox One, it's possible. But yeah, you would have to get Microsoft and Sony to work nice together, and it's never gonna happen. Now, moving into PC though, maybe this is like a really slim chance, but since Rockstar is working with Sony, maybe they can like do some deal where like maybe PC and PS4
No.
can play together, because there's been
No.
games in the
It's
past that have
Microsoft.
done that.
yeah, Microsoft
Portal?
owns Windows. They would never allow that. Maybe if
It's
the
not a-
person had
what do you-
Linux, then they would allow
No,
it.
no.
But Microsoft owns
Windows-
Windows. You're using
that
Windows
makes
right
no
now.
s-
So is 90%
I know they
of
own
everyone.
Windows, but that doesn't affect it. It's not running Windows through Live. Like Portal. Why did they allow that? I mean, I'm just saying, like that.
Hmm?
The Portal you could play from PC and PS3, I think it was, when it came out.
What? I never. What?
Yeah, there's been so many games. Not so many. There's actually been a handful of games that have come out where if you're on PS4 or PS3, you can play with people on PC. So it's probably not going to happen, but that'd probably be the only thing that could happen since Rockstar is working with Sony. But I don't know. Yeah, that's probably never going to happen in our lifetime, because
Yeah.
Microsoft and Sony are never.
You never
working
know.
together.
Anything is possible. Let's move
Well,
on
in
to
our lifetime, we're not even probably going to be playing consoles or PC anymore.
I mean,
It'll
look,
be,
heists are never coming out in our lifetime. It's
it'll
gonna
be something
video games.
completely
Yeah, they're
different
so
we don't
lame.
know about.
Move on to the next speak pipe.
Next question though, from Shane.
Shane.
Hey squad, and Gary Berry. I have a question for you guys. Will you guys stream on the consoles after after PC release? My mistake. So yeah, will you stream on the consoles after PC release? Please answer this question, and if you do, you guys are awesome. Well, you're already awesome. So yeah. Bye.
What was
Gary
that scream
Berry.
in the background in
I
the
don't-
middle?
Dad making
I don't
grilled
know.
cheese or something like that.
That was funny.
I didn't even hear
personally-
the question.
Will we be
What would
playing-
be streaming on console?
We
Oh,
were still
I'm-
playing console after PC release. I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know. That's like
Maybe.
asking if you would have asked me back then, like before PS4 and Xbox One came out, would ask me, "Hey, you gonna be playing on Xbox 360 and PS2 when the new gen consoles come out?" I would have been like, "Maybe, yeah." And then nowadays it's like, "No, Why?
No, I think that
Here's
was
the
a
thing.
that was a lot more obvious. Like, why would I go back to not having like better graphics and everything? It doesn't make any sense. And less people can be in a lobby, and there's so much more advantages. But now,
I don't know. It just
Well, here's
depends.
the
It
thing.
depends
I
on how
don't
many
know.
people play PC, and
That's
it also
what I was gonna
depends
say, yeah.
on the mods that you can have on single player. That's about
No,
it.
no. What it depends on, it's not going to depend on anything because we are all transferring our characters to PC. So on PS4 and Xbox, well, actually PS4 will still have our character, I think, right? Because did they
Yes.
not delete them?
It doesn't delete
It
it. It just
should.
stays. It just doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't update when you play on PC.
Okay, so we'll still have our character on PS4, but we're still going to be level 1 on Xbox One. So until there's a freaking way where we can have our character on that too, I don't think many of us are going to be playing a lot on Xbox One just because we're so low levels and
Listen, I'm
it's
level
hard
15,
to do stuff.
So don't categorize me with you level 1 peasants.
Listen, man, I'm looking at level 3.
Oh, sorry, King.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That's how
But
I
no.
could be called.
I've said this, and I don't know about you guys, but this is what I hate about the PS4. I love it. I love playing the game, whatever, but I hate how I can't invite random people. I have to either be friends or they have to be in my crew. And that's what's so annoying about PS4. Like, I would totally stream, play with a lot of, subscribers and viewers and everything, but I can't because they have to either be in my crew or my friends list, and those are both limited. And Xbox One, yeah, I could do that, and if I would have known that, I probably would have switched my character to that. But yeah, I think it might just be easier on PC. But
Well,
like,
I think we
if
all
the-
assume that PS4 is going to have a lot more people, but it didn't really work out that way. I think it's kind of split
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. But like, I mean, like, if a lot of you guys, like, if a ton of you guys obviously want us to go back and play on consoles, yeah, we will. We're not gonna completely abandon y'all.
Maybe. I
But
mean,
See you later,
next question,
sluts.
we'll see how it goes. I mean,
all right. Moving on to the next question. We
Next
have
question.
Bav. Come on, Bav. Play for me, Bav. God damn it! It's not right. Here we go.
Hey squad, I wanted to know what your thoughts are if Rockstar adds event weekends every weekend, so that it keeps the gamers playing GTA, because it's pretty shit right now. Thank
Pretty
you,
blunt.
and goodbye. I love you, Garrett. You know what I do.
How do I
I
get so
suppose
much
I love
love?
the others. I'll kiss you on the forehead and tuck you in.
What? What did he say at the
I
end?
kiss
I
you on the
think he said
forehead.
he was going to kiss Garrett on the forehead.
Oh.
I think we're getting really
Okay,
sexual here.
Gary.
Gee,
You
I don't know how I
know.
get so much love.
You're not telling us, man.
I know.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's-
he was talking about event weekends every weekend. I mean, like, I mean, they're probably not gonna do it 'cause it's a lot of
No.
work on their end. But
I'd have to
I
say I
mean-
don't think that's gonna happen, just because that's, like I said, it's a lot of work for Rockstar. But
yeah, they got more important. I wonder actually how many more people go back, like, on the weekends when they have those event weekends. Like, I wonder how many more people play it. That'd be an interesting stat to look at.
I'm sure Rockstar will be
Yeah.
willing to share that information with us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
just drop a nice little email in their inbox. Hey, how's everything? I hope the kids
hey,
are
give
good.
us your analytics for the amount of players that happen.
Yep.
Oh,
All right. All right. Well, moving on to the last question from Patrick here.
Hi guys, I just wonder why Mr. Boss are so afraid to show his face in videos and stuff, and I love your videos, keep it up.
What?
That was the entire question.
what?
That's the question.
Ross,
Yeah, so,
why are you
Ross,
so
I've
So
actually
this
scared?
been wondering
podcast
that,
answers
yeah.
the important questions.
All
Why
right,
are you so
well,
scared of showing your face?
I've got what they like to call a face for radio. So
What?
Exactly.
Can I have the definition?
I have an
please?
Instagram.
if you really want to know what I look like, you can follow me on Instagram.
Well, like,
I
you
need
want
the
to know what I look
definition
And
at?
you're just gonna be
face.
disappointed. So
Yeah, because he's not black. Everyone thought he was black.
Who thinks I'm black? All right, write in the comment section right now if you think I'm black. Let me know.
Yeah.
I'll like.
I think people assume that I'm black still.
Yeah,
if they
you
haven't
sound like a
watched my
Terminator.
stream. I saw the trailer for that new movie today. It looks pretty bad. I don't know
Starring
if you guys
Quantum.
have seen
As Arnold Schwarzenegger.
it. Exactly. They should have got me. I was available. I don't know. Must have missed me or something.
No, dude, that was when we were recording Heist Life. We
Oh
were
yeah,
busy
right.
Scheduling conflicts.
How did
Yep.
that work out? I forget. Yeah, I really chose wrong there.
Garrett
We're on
raging.
episode 8.
Whoa, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this
You
Squadcast.
were yelling at me. Told me to shut up.
Anyways,
All right.
Quantum.
the Squadcast was a great one. I think
A roaring success.
42, right?
43. We're all
43,
we're glad
that's
to be
right.
back though.
Yeah, we are.
They only
glad
get
to-
better.
Yep. Well, 43 in, dude. That's more. That's a lot. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys do drop this video a like, show some support by sharing with a friend if you want to know some more information about GTA 5 and GTA Online. Your weekly source of news for GTA 5 and GTA Online, of course. Every week, every Saturday, be specific. Anything else you guys want to say before we do wrap this bad boy up?
Remember the secret word, heist life?
Yep.
You're not supposed to say it, Ross. The whole
Dude, no,
point
that's
is
not
for
the
them
word.
to-
That's not
How,
the word.
how are you supposed to know the secret word if you don't say the
You
secret
said it
word?
already. You
Because
said it
if
in the
you say
middle.
it, if you say it in the end, people go all the way to the end to
Oh, all
find it.
right.
God,
That's not the word. We lied.
Those of
We
you
lied.
who
You
are
have to go to
cheating
some
and
random
going to
point
the
in the video.
end,
I'll just bleep it out. I'm just gonna bleep it.
The
Yeah, I'm
first
probably not gonna
word
bleep it
is
out.
not true. It's actually life heist. So
There you go, life heist. Anyways,
for
There's
those
gonna
of
be
you
a
that
mix of
cheated,
all
we're
now.
gonna see it right in the chat. So we'll be
Anyway,
looking out for that.
Well,
yeah.
later, guys.
See ya.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace.